Is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of Unpopular Opinion with your host, me, Matt Warner of Warner Paranormal. As you may have noticed on our snazzy new intro, that we have some pretty killer new tunes. I'm slowly teaching myself how to do more stuff to make these videos a little bit more engaging with you guys. Get your toes tapping, get into the music. We've got this pisser new background that I'm working on that I'm trying to make everything work better for. So you're going to have to bear with me over the next few episodes. We're going to be ironing out the kinks, see what works, see what doesn't work, changing up my backgrounds each week until I find one that I really like. I'll also have to take my eyes off the camera for a second to hit some keys. But let's jump right into this shit, shall we? Tonight's episode is going to touch upon something that is only going to be relatable to people that are in the field itself, and not all of the people in the field. And up until this previous year, it wouldn't have held any bearing to me whatsoever. But what we're going to talk about today is the dreaded strangle hold contract. Now, any of you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyone that's out there within the industry, you've been contacted by Joe Smo from 123 Productions. They want evidence clips, they want ideas, they want everything you've got for free. Or they approach you with, oh, we've got this great new show idea, we want you on board. And what they want you to do is basically sign your life away. And that's pretty much what it feels like right there. The networks choking the life out of us, making us do nothing but sit and wait and grow old and gray. I know from experience. This past year, 2019, we're almost out of this and into a new decade, which is going to be great. This past year, I was under hold contract, 2 separate hold contracts for a grand total of 9 months. And that was a long-ass time. The first contract I signed was back in the beginning of February, and it happened to be for Ghost Hunters, which unfortunately I didn't get the show. I zigged. They decided to zag. It's all good. No bitter pills to swallow. That was a network decision. Love my friends on the show. Fully support them. I'm too much personality for that show. I'm too much of a wild card. Too loud and brash and boisterous, and that's cool. I get that. My next thing is out there. So once my contract with those guys dried up, expired, I was free to explore some other stuff, and another opportunity fell right in my lap. And with this contract, it wanted a year commitment, a 12-month sign your life away on the dotted line. And for those of you that don't know what a hold contract actually is, you're basically signing a long-ass document, multiple pages. I've got stacks of this shit. And you're signing these documents, and it says basically that we own you. You can't do anything else in the meantime. You can't be approached by anyone else. You can't be pitched by anything else. You can't do any pitching by anyone else. And about all you're free to do is stuff like this, which is YouTube and social medias, which is great because it's an outlet for a lot of us, and we really thrive off of this stuff. So it's very important to us to have this outlet. But the problem is you really are pigeonholed into a corner, and you're at their mercy. And so with this next contract that was presented to me, they said, we want 12-month commitment. And I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not comfortable signing. I just got out of one. I don't want to be locked up like that. I mean, not that I have people beating the doors down for me to be on their shows or any of this, but I want my options clear. So despite the people that I was working with this show, upsetting them by kind of stepping aside, I said, listen, I'm willing to negotiate, but I'm not signing that contract. And we went back and forth, myself, the lawyer, and everything. I said, I'm willing to give you X. If you meet me there, we can do this and that. So all was said and done. I'm a businessman, just like in any business. We negotiated. I was able to talk it down to 6 months, which still felt like a goddamn eternity. November 20th was my emancipation day. Woohoo! Free to do whatever I want, piss off everyone, fuck you. So I was able to get it down to 6 months from 12. I was free to not necessarily explore other options, but if other options were presented to me, I could bring them to the producer and say, hey, I'm getting this opportunity from so-and-so. Can you take a look at it? And if it doesn't interfere with what we're doing, or in this case, not doing at all, free to check it out. So I got some freedom back to me just by asking. So this is more of a public service announcement to you guys that, the busy season's coming. We all know there's paranormal on every channel right now. There's 3,000 shows on TV, and they're going to keep coming and keep pumping them out. And come in, end of December, early January, there's going to be more interest. Do your homework. Just because I was excited. I was super excited. I'm very, very fortunate. Don't think I don't notice how fortunate I am to have been presented with 2 different opportunities in 1 year, because I realize I am. Just realize, no matter how magical that seems, don't let that control the rest of your commitment to that. Make sure you get written what you need out of life. If you love doing your YouTube, make sure you're okay to do that and it's not stepping on anybody's toes. Make sure that you have some control. Do not let them own you. The stranglehold from these contracts is fucking brutal. And the ups and downs and the ins and outs and the hearing back and not hearing back, it's a mental mind game. And I can tell you right now that my brain is absolute mush from all the ups and downs that I went through this year. I have a completely different opinion and outlook on the industry as a whole. I've been a member of the Screen Actors Guild for over 10 years as a background extraordinaire. So I know that side of the business, but this year I really, really learned quite a bit about the reality TV side of things. And to be honest with you, there's nothing real about reality TV. They don't want real. They don't want people like me because I don't bullshit. I'm not going to sit there and fake evidence. I'm not going to play monkey for the camera. I'm not going to be a puppet and a marionette. And this isn't me knocking anyone that's on TV. I don't want you guys to be, oh, he's shitting on everyone on TV because he's jealous. That's not the case at all. The way I am not meant to be on specific types of shows. I will have my opportunity. If it's presented to me and it's the right one, damn right I'm going to take it. For now, I'm free to speak my mind and let you guys know about the potentials that can come with these things. All I want for you guys... Ooh, I chatted a while today. So I'm not looking at the computer now. I'm looking directly in the camera. Just be wary of what you sign. Make sure you read through everything. Read every clause. If you need to, get an entertainment lawyer to look at your contract before you sign your life away. Because it does feel like that. You might look at, oh, it's only 6 months. 6 months is an eternity, especially within the entertainment industry. These ideas dry up immediately. You might get signed on to do a show about ghost hunting, and three months down the road, it's about rescuing cat bones from a friggin' old pet cemetery. It's going to change. Everything changes. That was a horrible analogy. Don't take that to heart. It was off the cusp. Anyways, at the end of the day, do your due diligence. Do your homework. Don't sign anything until you're 100% sure that's what you want. These will suck the life out of you. Anyone that's been on one and has gotten nowhere from it, even those that have gotten somewhere from it, know the stress it places on you. So that being said, episode 5, wrapping it up. Hop on the YouTube. Please subscribe. Share it. All exclusive content will be coming to the YouTube more as the days go by. Thank you guys for watching and commenting and joining in the discussion. And I will see you next week with episode 6, Unpopular Opinion. This guy right here, Matt Warner, signing off. We will see you next time.